Thanks for joining us on Instagram Live, and I've got a new cat, not bad, Derby Racing, Aussie. Of course, we're getting a bit of feed dropped off, and it's all happening. Actually, I love these sort of days at Warwick Farm, beautiful and fine. After the morning shift, it's all quiet, and things are pretty much under control. Obviously, a few runners coming up tomorrow at Rose Hill, as well as Flemington. With Steffi Magnetica going down there, so we'll get into that soon enough. Diamond Dealer was very good last week. I didn't give him much of a push, sorry, but I think Luke did. And of course, we're back from the Magic Millions week, so it's a real busy time of the year, as you know, as we've been a little bit inconsistent with our time. So it's all happening. Here we go. We've got forklifts coming, feed loading up. But Diamond Dealer was very good last week. Thought a couple of the runners up at the Magic Millions were very good. Infatuation didn't have a lot of luck. She was 6th in the Magic Millions 3-year-old race. I thought that she just got spared off on the corner. She was only beaten 1.3 lengths, so I think that definitely cost her. As well as that, Battleton went a very good race. He was only beaten probably a length and a half, 2 lengths. I think he ran 5th. Rupertar was good. She ran 5th or 6th. So a lot of horses were sort of around the money, but just couldn't quite be there. But Infatuation was probably the one that maybe, if she had a little bit more luck in running, she could have gone close. So she's going really well. She's back in the stable, and we've got a couple of possible options for her, even like a race like the Eskimo Prince. Might even put in a cheeky nomination for next week. So we'll head into the stable now, and got a few runners at Scone and Cowra of all places on Sunday as well, so looking forward to that. We've got all our work board organised, it's all through there. Here we go. Here's Luke Hilton. We may have a special guest on today. Luke, any news?
The team, everybody, good morning. Good light there, yeah. Good
all
morning,
under
guys.
control.
Yep,
We'll start with the girls' side, eh?
Set for the weekend.
Steffi Magnetica will kick off down at Flemington. What's your verdict?
Yeah, look, she was an impressive winner at Orange. It's a big difference from Orange to Flemington, but she's going well. And prior to going to Orange, she was in some top-class races, so she's going well.
Yeah, and I think she's a filly we've always had a lot of time for. She ran in the Magic Millions debut last year, and she also ran 6th in a 2-year-old group race, so I think she's going better than ever. I think she's a really good chance. She's probably drawn the right part of the track. I think she's 8 of 10 with Jamie Carr on, so that's good. We've got the vending machine loaded up. Next time you're at the stables, I'll open it for you for free if you're lucky. No guarantees. Here's Infatuation here. She's come back in really good order, so happy with how she's going. Wingardium, she'll probably run next week for Derby Racing. Going well. We've got the farriers here all underway. So we'll get into Rose Hill. Here's Ita. She ran a really good race last time in the Belle of the Turf. She was beaten a few lengths, ran 6th. What did you make of her?
It was a tricky gate that day, and she probably just didn't appreciate the speed of the race. I think we might ride her a little bit different from the wide gate tomorrow and see if she can find the line.
That's the plan. So I think she might just need a little bit of luck from that gate. Here's Flying Shelley. She ran a really good race yesterday. She ran 2nd at Wyong and beaten by a fairly smart one. Here we come in. We've got our main man Steve Head, master farrier Steve.
How are you, Bjorn?
Oh, very good. It must be good to work on such a clean floor.
I've got my feet on myself.
Oh, beautiful. You could have a sleep. And here's Malkovich. He looks fantastic. Last run he had, he never fired, unfortunately. But we're going to possibly look at a race like the Expressway. He's really hard to place. He's around that benchmark 100. Probably not quite as quick as he was, even though he's only 6. So we'll just see how we go. Here's a winner for the weekend. Oh, she nearly got me, Magnicat. She's ready to roll. So watch her. She's an A-lister. She's going to run at Warwick Farm on Australia Day, Australia Day. I think she should be hard to beat. And we'll head into the boys side now. What do we got in here, Luke? Who's running? We've got Canadian Express here. He's possibly going to run early next week. I think he'll go well. He's trialled okay. He's just taken a lot longer than we would have thought. Canadian Ruler, he's going to another one for Derby. He's going to run. He looks fantastic actually. His coat's in great order. He's going to run Australia Day in a 3-year-old mile race. He was just beaten last week. I thought he had it just on the line. He couldn't quite make it. He's one of our old favourites. He's back overpass and he's done really well in his break. He looks absolutely fantastic, and he'll head to the Quokka where he'll take on Amelia's Jewel. So he's in with plenty of time. We'll be able to give him a couple of trials, a trip away to the races, maybe even a gallop between the races. Very much follow what worked last year. So obviously that was one of the highlights, and look at that box. You'd sleep in it. Here's Don Pedro here. He went a really good race last week. We thought he was a good each way chance at odds. Went super. We've got Ride the River. He's actually entered for Rose Hill and for Scone on Sunday. We'll probably head towards Scone. And I think he'll be very hard to beat there. Here we go. One of the runners tomorrow, Tarashok. He looks absolutely fantastic. Luke?
Yeah, he's...
What do you think of him?
Yeah, he's a great chance. He was super at Canterbury. Great ride by Jason Collett. Hopefully he gets a little bit clearer run this time, but got the win on the board, and I think he's gone on with it as well.
And he's just glowing. So I think he's a good each way chance. Bit of an awkward gate. I would have loved him to have a softer gate and just be right there. Another one of the runners running tonight is Shalale, so he gets into gate 6 of 8, a few scratchings. Thought his run first up was probably better than it looked. We sort of went back, he jumped clear, and it just didn't really work out. What did you make it? What do you think tonight, Luke?
Yeah, I think different scenario tonight. He gets into gate 6 of 9, I think it is, and he'll put himself there, and I think it's definitely a good chance tonight, back to midweek grade or Friday night grade. I'm pretty confident he'll run well.
Yeah, and the plan will to be positive with him tonight and go from there. We're supposed to be having a special overseas guest coming in. Any idea if our guest is still coming?
I think so.
Well, hopefully soon anyway. So we'll head up this way. He's a horse I think is going really well. Amore Victorious, he's going to run Saturday week. So in 8 days, he's trialled very well. Still think there's probably improvement with his coat.
He's done it. What do they do? Tell him. Try that one.
What's her
Yeah, that's it.
that one. Right, so there we go. We're getting there. Excuse not the most technological. Here we go.
Here we are.
It's worked. We've got an international visitor all the way from Japan. Rachel King. She's on fire over there. How many winners?
3 winners so far.
3 winners. Well done. So she's off to a really good start. Luke, how do you think she's going?
I think she's going well, yeah. I'm definitely probably not keeping up my end of the bargain at home. I've got a few jobs to do over the weekend, but yeah, happy to see her home.
And how's the...
I saw a photo of my place yesterday and did see how long the lawn is, so I think Luke's definitely not keeping up.
We've had a lot of rain, you wouldn't believe it. It hasn't stopped raining, haven't even had a chance to get out and do the lawns.
Terrible.
And how's it going, Rachel? Enjoying it? Great experience?
Yeah, it is. It's a good experience. It's very different. Plenty to learn, which is good, but we'll be ready to come back and be all ready to go for the carnival for you.
Brilliant. When's the comeback date?
beginning of March I'll be back, so you better have all
Okay,
my
well,
horses ready to go. And I was watching Magic Millions as well, and I kept an eye on what you were buying. I think I've already going to book myself for that nice Zoo Star colt that you bought.
have you got it locked in?
Oh, no, we'll have to wait and see about that, because we might win another Coolmore with a Zoostar colt. There might be a few more offers on the table.
He might go too good. Actually, while we're here, we'll have a look at a couple of your horses, Rach. And here's one of our old favourites. Of course, funnily enough, he was going to head towards the Japan Cup, but we had a little bit of a setback. But here he is, Arapaho. Looks fantastic. He's trialling on Monday. Who's trialling, Luke?
Dylan Gibbons is going to trial him, and he will hopefully potentially ride him first up. So might be a bit tough to get out of the seat, Dylan.
Yeah, could be. Could be very.
I can kick him off. No problem.
This is an awkward situation, isn't it?
Tough game, ruthless.
Yeah, it's a ruthless game. So he's back. He's trialling on Monday, so looking forward to that. Here we go. We've got another one tonight. Running Fleet Commander, and he is in really good order. I thought his first up run was good. Rachel, you rode him that day.
Yeah, it was a super run. Really good run. I think he's come back in good order. So as long as you have got him, done the right training in between then and now, he'll be ready to win.
Yeah, I hope so. Here's another one. Now, this horse is not going to have a change of jockey at this stage. No. You like my cap. And yes. He won't have a change of jockey just yet. I think you're going to even fly back and trial him. So that's how important he is. And his name is Osmosis. Here he is. Lovely, kind colt. He's come back in great order and just building up beautifully at this stage. So we couldn't be happier with him. He's a little bit stronger again. It'll actually be very interesting seeing Rachel. Luke, haven't you brushed his teeth lately? It'll be very interesting, actually, Rachel, when she gets back on him, just how he feels, because I think he's definitely a little bit stronger. We couldn't be happier with him. I'm confident he'll be better again. Do you think the same, Rach?
Yeah, definitely. I think he looks like he's bigger and stronger again, and it's kind of scary to think he's got even more improvement to come.
Yeah, so he's in good order. And here is Thunderlets. He's running tomorrow up against Cabalas. And I think he's in pretty good order too. I think he can put a line through his last run. And I think with the blinkers on, his trials have only been okay, but he's definitely going better than he was. So I'm confident with James McDonald on, he can probably jump, be a little bit closer and be very competitive. Now, here we go. Into an exciting horse that we picked up the Derby Racing. He's favourite tomorrow. He's $1 million yearling, and he looks $1 million at the moment. I think you rode him in a trial or two, Rachel?
I did, yeah. Ridden him in a trial and a couple of gallops. He's a lovely horse, and I think he's definitely hasn't shown his sort of full potential yet. We've got plenty more to see, and I think Derby are going to have a lot of fun with him.
Yeah, look at that pose. It looks a good race for him. There's a bit of speed inside. It's hard not to like him, and he's a ready-made horse, so we're very lucky. I'm just hoping the track, I'd prefer it probably to get back to a soft 6, even a soft 5. It's a beautiful drying day in Sydney. Is that any more runners, Luke? And Rachel, how many rides this weekend?
I think I've got 4 or 5 on Saturday, and I think 7 on Sunday. 7 on Sunday. There you go.
I've already been through them. So how many chances have we got?
She's got a big chance in the Group 2 on Sunday.
Jordan, we can't wait to have you back. I must say, I'm missing you a little bit. I didn't think I'd say that. But
I'm glad to hear
take care.
Thank you. Thanks for
See ya.
having me.
How'd I get?
And maybe Rachel will just get out and we won't have to worry about it.
Chop. I don't know how to
chop yourself out.
Chop. There you go. And have we covered all the runners?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. That's it.
Well, good luck, folks. Have a great weekend. Oh, we got question time. Any questions we're missing? Overpass looks good, Sam. And Canadian Express, who's riding, Luke?
Matthew Carl.
Matthew Carl, good rider. We've got one more question. Yeah, Fleet Commander, I think we went over him. He's going pretty well. I think he's improved the 1900 suits, gets into the race pretty well. And I may have missed a few of the comments. Sorry if I did. Maybe next week. Take care. And we've still got a few shares left in the Magic Millions. Ole Kirk filly is outstanding. I think she's a big chance to get back in next year. And the Alabama Express, he's doing a mighty job already as a stallion. She looks a real runner, and I think they're going to be a lot more expensive this time next year. So keep those two in mind. Thanks for joining us.